Tell you when I need you.
It's just different.
Yeah. Fuck it, I'm stuck in my ways. Paper is all we about, nigga. All that beefing for the lame dudes. They just be running their mouth, nigga. Had me call a Brook and Rumble. Had them grimy niggas run up in your house, nigga. Cannon all up in your mouth. Ugh. Rick James on your couch. Whoa. Cheddar bang with the cloud. Oh, Barry Blue with the account. Oh, only losers talking down, but looking up to me when I come around. That's why I got the crown. These dudes ain't ill rapping, they frail, nigga. That shit I can't feel like in the skill. I'm sleeping on rappers like Bill after the pill, yeah. Fuck is on your mind, boy. Came back to put you niggas back in line, boy. Get a good looking niggas on your side, boy. Oh, bitch, niggas, whole click a bunch of tomboys. God, Staten Island, yeah, it's mine, boy. I ain't trying, I just do it on the side, swear to God. How y'all in the booth all day and still playing catch up? You ain't even got a job. Defeat these niggas in my leisure. Beastin', rest in peace when I'm on that feature. Beastin', he's rapping, immaculate, feed him. Niggas G'ing him if they saying they seeing him. See me and my niggas one of a kind. Probably why everybody be so mad at us all the time. I ain't aiming at nothing, I'm just detonating the bomb. It's a brand new line since we messing with niggas' minds.
Fuck around and have a Billy in a Pico. Just a rego for a grip. Leave a nigga stitch on the lead low. To me, you niggas is fruit of the loom. They keep it brief though. We on leave a nigga reformed. I ain't meek though. See all of my niggas riding in the streets though. None of us ain't doing Willie. Start up on you like a hilly. I'm up in the semi, no bluff. It'll lift a nigga up. Try to tell the niggas that I be the one with the wave. Got a little shorty with the pose. In the stage, all my niggas black and with the white. A bunch of renegades. You ain't with the action on my life. You niggas just a rage. You ain't gotta act them with the shits, nigga. Messing with the flow, cause about how I flip, niggas. Stepping up the medication, get a dish, nigga. Barry with the bat, just hit me when you need a hit, nigga. Known fact, I'ma knock it out the park. CVS is lighting up the dark, you don't wanna see the spark. Pop a nigga, let us see the twirl. You can have the Allen, nigga, I'ma need the word. Known fact, I'ma knock it out the park. CVS is lighting up the dark, you don't wanna see the spark. Still gon' do it, give a fuck about who do it first. You can have the Allen, I'ma need the universe.
I create the way. These niggas ride around it. I create the way. These niggas ride around it. I create the way. These niggas ride around it. I create the way. These niggas ride around it. Yeah. Fuck it, I'm stuck in my ways. Paper is all we about, nigga. All that beefing for the lame dudes. They just be running their mouth, nigga.
Me and my niggas one of a kind. Greatest of all time. I create the wave. These niggas riding around it.
Boom shaka laka. You already know the vibe. It's Friday. You know it's Who Run the City. T-Town, Big Fan Breezy. We out
What's
here.
good?
My guy JJ Jackson was in the building before we even officially went live. Same thing as Kev. Officially in the building even before we was live. You know what I mean? Shout out to the guys. You feel me? Yeah, so it's Friday. We both played tonight. So how you trying to play this, man?
I mean, we won. Did y'all win?
Absolutely, all day in America.
Okay, we was 2-2 in the preseason. What about you guys?
3-1.
3-1. Okay, so just the fact that y'all were 3, just the fact that y'all was 3-1. Shout out to Barry. Just the fact that y'all was 3-1, we was 2-2. Y'all can start with the Knicks. You know what I'm saying, but what I will say is before you do that is we play well, and I'm ready for that first season game. We look ready for the regular season. So yeah, go ahead though, man. Go ahead, talk your shit, man.
I mean, so all right, we can start with the Knicks tonight. Tonight was a good game. Some rough patches. There's some things that need to be cleaned up. Especially on the defensive end. There's some lapses, you know what I mean? There's some lapses defensively that need to be cleaned up. But we played really good. Mitchell Robinson was out there trying to earn that motherfucking 4-year, $60 million paycheck. 20 points, 12 rebounds. 10
Who y'all played?
Washington.
Oh, all right, whatever.
Listen, man. I don't think that Minnesota is that good.
They was 4-0. That's what their record was until we beat them. We the only team that gave them an L in the preseason.
Again, it's preseason. I don't put too much onus in preseason. I'm just talking about what Mitchell Robinson was doing and how he looked individually, right? Individually, Mitchell Robinson looked like he was trying to earn his bread. And that 4-year, $60 million, he was trying to earn that. 20 points. 20 points from a guy who can't create his own shot. You feel me? That says a lot of what he was doing. He was getting offensive rebounds, going back up strong, and dunking on niggas. You know what I mean? That's what I like to see. And he had 12 rebounds. 10 of them were offensive. 10 offensive rebounds. I don't care what season it is. Preseason, regular season, postseason, 10 offensive rebounds is 10 offensive rebounds.
That's what I'm saying. It mattered. Yeah. I mean, to me, it mattered. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not saying that it doesn't matter, but what I'm saying is I'm not gonna go all the way crazy over preseason shit. You know what I mean? But what I saw for Mitchell Robinson was amazing, right? Jalen Brunson had like 27 points, 5 assists. He had a few rebounds too. I can't remember how many rebounds, but yeah, Jalen Brunson. We was clicking on all cylinders tonight. I think RJ Barrett had 20 points, 21 points, or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. All cylinders. And what I saw from the starting lineup, you know what I mean? Because all of them was in a plus 20. That's another thing too. And that's another stat I'm not really like super like big on, pause, is the plus minus stat. But I'm not going to deny the validity of that stat. But all of them, this whole starting five was in at plus 20. You know what I mean? And that's dope. But yeah, Jalen Brunson balled out tonight. You feel me? And the thing about this team that I like outside of, you know, the flashy dunks from Obi Toppin, this is not a flashy team. You feel me? Like, you're not going to watch the Knicks and be like, oh my God, I got to put them on Sports Center every night because they're doing the super. No, what we're going to do, we're going to grind out, we're going to make smart plays, and we're going to get buckets, and we're going to win games. And that's what I was most excited about this team, is just seeing them playing basketball the right way, except for the last game. We got out. I mean, the game before the last. We got
except for the Nets too. Y'all gonna win games, but except for the Nets games.
Cap. That's cap. But whatever.
You're not
right?
winning that.
Cap. Yeah, cap. Big cap. But anyway, to wrap this up, so we can, you know, get into our back and forth debate shit like we normally do. I was just happy to see that the offense for most of this preseason was playing the right way, especially Julius Randle, allowing Jalen Brunson to, you know, pretty much run the offense and picking his spots when to score. And that's what I want to see. And RJ Barrett being aggressive and getting downhill. And last thing, RJ Barrett in the postseason, spot up 3-point shooting, has been amazing. I always knew he could be a good 3-point shooter, but from what I've seen from him in this preseason, from, you know, catch and shoot situations, it's been absolutely amazing. I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm gonna say something else about the regular season, but I'm gonna let you get ahead.
Yeah, well, I hear all that, and I feel you, but yeah, I think y'all gonna do a lot of winning, but when we play on the 9th, we're gonna get y'all that work. But I said that to say, to start it off, shout out to the Nets for winning tonight's game. I also said that we're gonna have one of the top 10 defenses in the league, and it goes to my argument tonight. 4-0 before they seen us, the Wolves I'm discussing, seen us take the first L. To us, it means something. The preseason, we got 4 games because we got new players on the team. This is the closest thing to the real regular season. It's the preseason games. We got to display our cohesiveness and chemistry, and we all wanted to see if the Brooklyn Nets can do it, or is it just names on paper. We seen some of that. But what I wanted to get into before I got into tonight's game was, I remember calling the Knicks soft, and I said, you know, y'all the only team that didn't make the playoffs. So I went and I looked, and I seen that in 1983, playoff expansion resulted in the entire Atlantic Division making it. The NBA playoffs were expanded from 6 teams per conference to 8, where it stands as to date. So before 1983 season, only 6 teams went to the playoffs, according to this. And I'm saying that to say, could it be from 1983 to this season that all teams in the Atlantic Division make the playoffs? I think we make the playoffs for sure. I think the same teams that made the playoffs last season make the playoffs this season, but because that 6 is sure now and that 7, 8 is played in, it's still possible. But we will be 5 out of 6 out of playoff teams if we do it. So I know it's early to say, but yeah, I just wanted to stat check that. And bless you.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so.
The Knicks is, I told you what I think the Knicks is going to see, and that's just me being polite and not trying to like overshoot. But yeah, I think the Knicks is absolutely going to be a 6 seed. Thank you. I think the Knicks is absolutely going to be a 6 seed. To me, it's no doubt in my mind. But yeah, 6 seed is where we going to be at. So yeah. Shout out to my guy Fraz in the building. You feel me? You already know the vibe. Team Knicks is in the building. Shout out to Barry. I see you.
Yeah. Shout out to my guy Barry, man. He got his jersey signed by KD at the practice in the park. What? Yo, I got this.
I ain't got no love for no net shit, right? But
what? Yo, listen.
But that right there, I respect that because that's his favorite player. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm happy for anybody who get their jersey signed by their favorite player. Shout out to my guy Barry, and he supports the podcast tremendously. So I ain't got nothing bad to say about my guy Barry. Shout out to Barry. Jay is in the building too. I see you.
Yeah, Big Ness Energy. Shout out to my guy Jay. Yo, man. Yo, shout out to Jay. He was out there with the practice in the park getting good production work. Even shot the video with me. We did the video. But besides that, I met a champion of the ABA. I met Brian Taylor. He actually won a championship with with Dr. J. And I'm saying that to say I shook that man's hand, and I think this is a special season because I actually met a champion, and we're going into this season with high expectations of winning the championship. And I met Albert King. Shout out to him. I miss Kerry Kittles. But when the fans came out, y'all heard Nash got booed. It was subtle bulls there. I'd say that. It was subtle bulls there. KD got love. Kyrie got big love. They love Kyrie, man. The fans love Kyrie. Kyrie got big love when he came out. I got love for Kyrie, you know what I'm saying? All of us. So yeah, it was a dope thing, man. And I'm glad I attended, man. It was fire. I seen a few fans out there. I seen my guy Silas. I seen Skeen. People think me and Skeen have a friction or whatever, but nah, I seen Skeen and it was dope, man. Like I think I was taking my son to the bathroom or something, so I was like going fast, and he was like, "Yo," he had a mask on with a jacket. His jacket was tough, and I dapped him up, and then I kept it going. But I heard a few fans say, "Well, I ain't take a picture with Skeen." I took pictures with Skeen before, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. He's a dope fan. I don't want anybody to think that I have some type of animosity towards any other Nets fans. I believe in peace, and I think that if there were any odds that we were having, that I think we could be able to get over in an amicable kind of way. Because I don't want other Nets fans to think that I got friction with Nets fans. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna probably be one of the best fans. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna go to the game next Tuesday, but I don't want to spoil it. But it's looking good. I mean, not next Tuesday, next Friday. I might. Man. I don't know, man. I'm gonna see.
Hilarity.
But man. Oh well, I'll land the plane saying this: that the fans that embrace felt like whatever happened in the off season, we over it. We ready for basketball now. Facts. We ready. All of the whole fan base is ready to see what the Brooklyn Nets do this season. We all confident. Yeah, we ready.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you feel me. That all sounds nice. You feel me? But
yeah, that's what it is, man.
Nobody cares about ABA championship players, man.
We do.
I've been Clyde's wine and dine. You feel me? When his restaurant.
I trolled Clyde's wine and dine. Called up, messed up the wine and cheese party.
No, you didn't mess up anything.
I called. I ruined it. Everybody was on edge of their seat, wondering what I was about to say when I was cooking.
No, he wasn't cooking anything. I've seen the footage, bro. You do realize I've seen the footage, and I'm gonna tell you,
you didn't had a gasp of air.
No, I didn't.
You didn't hear none of
I
those.
I didn't. I actually laughed at you how easily CP the franchise handled that situation. You know what I mean? And when your time was up,
some of my best troll work, man.
And then you was cut, and that's
not
sad
my only troll work. Not my only troll work, but some of my best. Some of your best,
and that's sad because once your time was up, nobody even thought about you again. It was over. You feel me?
But
it was over.
Yeah, I want to see if y'all stick to y'all word, because I did ask him in that moment, when are y'all expectations of winning since we over here running the city right now? And he was like, oh, 23, 20 season 23 to 24. So we gonna see. So y'all ain't expected to win right now. So like I said prior, stay out the way and get this broom.
Listen, bro.
Get this broom, man. Get this broom work, man.
You know what's bad?
Get this broom work, man.
Talking like how you be talking, right?
Get this broom work, man.
You was expected to win the last 2 seasons, and y'all ain't do shit. You feel me?
But run the city.
No, y'all don't run nothing but your mouths.
We run the city, man. We put it. Man. We made y'all pick out the freshest celery, the freshest carrots, squash, tomatoes.
Look, there you go. Y'all have a hard enough time just filling y'all arena, and y'all gonna talk about running the city, dog. You feel me? Like how?
What do you mean running the arena? For like, what are you talking about?
I said, yes, y'all have a hard enough time filling y'all arena. Y'all be begging for fans to pull up. Y'all be begging fans to pull up for playoff games and all these things. Y'all losing money in Brooklyn, but y'all.
I'm talking about our team beating y'all team, and you talking about listen, like you accounting or something.
All that shit matters, bro. Everything matters. You feel
but
me?
The win matters the most. Who winning? The basketball team is winning. Matters the most.
Y'all won.
We won. We beat y'all. We beat y'all.
Y'all won.
We beat y'all. We run the city.
Have y'all made it past the second round since y'all been in Brooklyn?
We beat y'all. We run the city.
Have y'all made
it's a rhetorical question. You know the answer to this question.
It is. And then look, you talk about winning. What is your winning record since y'all been in the NBA?
Bro, we winning since we've been in the city. We beating y'all.
Listen, bro. Listen. It takes more than just beating the Knicks to claim that you run a city that we ran for however long we've been here.
Nah, y'all tried to run us out the city. That's what y'all tried to do. Now that we here, we running it.
No, we told y'all couldn't play in Manhattan. Facts. You feel me? Because there's already a team in Manhattan. We
what
didn't.
We don't want to. What you mean?
No, yes, y'all did want to play in Manhattan. What you talking about?
So what y'all got a problem with that for? What y'all got a problem with that for?
Stop cutting me off, bro. Because the fact of the matter, there's already a team in Manhattan. When y'all wanted to go to Brooklyn, did the Knicks oppose y'all going to Brooklyn? Was there the same kind of? No, it wasn't. No,
for us to come back from Jersey to Brooklyn, there was pushback, bro.
It wasn't no pushback for y'all to go to Brooklyn. There wasn't no pushback. There wasn't no pushback. Y'all went to Brooklyn. You feel me? Nobody cared because it wasn't Manhattan. You feel me? And y'all ain't do shit since y'all been in Brooklyn.
Bro.
Ain't do shit since y'all been in Brooklyn. Second round champions. That's what y'all are. Second round champions. They don't hang banners for second round champions, bro.
Bro.
Y'all not even second round champions because y'all don't win in the second round. You feel me? Since y'all been in Brooklyn, y'all ain't second round nothings.
Y'all champion other teams beating us when we beating y'all. Is what I'm saying.
No,
so
ain't nobody champion nothing. We pointing out that the fact as much shit that y'all talk about how much
running
better the Brooklyn Nets is. Yeah, y'all haven't done anything. But
bro,
y'all
trying
to do the conversation to be like we champion other teams. No, we just proving y'all haven't done shit. Y'all haven't done anything. Nothing.
Again, like I said, we restored hope to winning now. No. Y'all didn't have the city with hope of winning now. Now that we've done it, y'all can follow suit.
Nobody hopes you win. Like there is no hope. Nobody.
Now, like I said, at one time the Knicks was so competitive that they thought that they had a chance every year. That feeling, that spirit is gone. It was gone for a long time, and we brought it back. Pay homage to us bringing the energy back to the city.
Nobody gonna believe y'all gonna win except for Net fans. That's the only people who believe y'all gonna win.
All right, we got something to prove, and we gonna prove it. We got something to, you'll see.
You've been saying that for the last 2 years. Y'all ain't proved shit yet.
All right. I told y'all, expect all of this, and then these the same words I'm gonna ask y'all to put on a platter. It's gonna be there for y'all for like hors d'oeuvres for y'all to partake in.
Yo, you've been telling us to expect winning basketball for the Brooklyn Nets for the last 2 years, bro, and we have seen nothing that indicates y'all going to win anything.
What about a historic comeback by a rookie, 28 points at your Garden? Pick my plums out.
Yo, listen. There you go again. We talking about y'all winning something, and the only thing you got is, but Cam Thomas beat the Knicks.
Nah, I'm saying, you said, what did I see? That shows winning. I'm telling you, a rookie had a historic night in the Garden.
See, again, here you go, trying to split hairs. We wasn't talking about winning against the Knicks. We were talking about y'all winning, period. Which
21-9 before KD got hurt.
Yeah, listen, bro. And KD was healthy in the postseason, and y'all got swept.
There was no communication between him and the coach. We figured that part out already.
It sounds like excuses to me. Kyrie was healthy in the postseason, and y'all got swept.
Who gave a Knicks fan permission to talk about playoffs?
I did. Because
y'all why Knicks fans get permission to talk about playoffs where y'all never been this season?
Y'all might as well had stayed home, not winning no playoff games.
Nah, we was there. We was there.
You might as well be the only team that got swept in the first round. You feel me? Being the only team in the whole entire NBA to get swept. Y'all might as well stayed home.
Nah, we competed.
We competed, especially that first playoffs. Game. We didn't even make the playoffs, and we got the same amount of wins in the playoffs. That's wild, right?
Well, listen, we were there because we earned the right to be there. We ain't walked there. It took us a rough patch, and that rough patch that it took for us to make the playoffs, y'all didn't have that in y'all team to make the playoffs. Y'all can't even get where we were because y'all can't do what we do. That's why we swept y'all. Y'all got two brooms. That's why we swept y'all twice.
Y'all got KD and Kyrie, and you pounding your chest about fucking making it out of the play-in?
No, I'm just saying it ain't the same. You keep saying it's the same. We might as well stay home. And I'm saying no, it ain't the same. That's why they made the play-in in the first place to show to separate teams like the Nets and the Knicks. That's why we be putting y'all in y'all place.
No, y'all don't be putting
11-9. 11-9. We putting y'all in y'all place. 11-9.
But look. You know what's mad funny about all these things that we just said that led up to this moment, right? We already told you our plan to contend was next year and the year after, right? Your plan to contend was 2 years.
Oh, you agree with that? You agree with 20? That
absolutely,
season 20.
Absolutely. Okay. I've been telling you the same shit.
No, I'm just for the show because listen, we could always say that, but we can't find the footage. I'm just saying it for the audience.
You can find the footage if you want to, but whatever. But look, back to what I was saying, right? We've been saying that the plan was 2023, 2024 for us to be quote unquote contenders, right? Your contendership started 2 years ago, right? But here you are talking about y'all just making it past the play-in against a hurt Cleveland Cavalier team. Because we all know that you use the excuse y'all would have beat Milwaukee if y'all was healthy. So I'm just using that excuse for Cleveland too. Like if they was healthy, I think they would have beat y'all. But y'all just made it past a hurt Cleveland team to get swept, and y'all was supposed to be contenders last season. And you're going to compare that to us, who is in what was in the second year of a rebuilding stage, and you pounding your chest about that. That's hilarious to me.
Pounding my chest about what? Exactly. Like I mean, what we winning?
I literally
it's
told you what
another day in the office, bro. Beating the Knicks is another day in the office, man. I don't know why you making it seem like it's something special that we doing, bro. We tied it, then swept y'all, and then you making it seem like it. All right, it is a big thing. Then fine. If you want it to be a big thing, this is a big thing. Then pause.
For y'all, it is. For y'all, it is because y'all have nothing else to hang your hat on. in your whole entire NBA.
All right. So it's just my glory by
entire,
myself. So the other net fans don't care. It's just me.
I said, I'm talking about for y'all it is. I didn't say for you. I said for y'all. That's literally the word I use, y'all. Not for Big Fan Breezy, not for you. I said for y'all because y'all have nothing else to hang your hat on in the whole entire time since 1976 when y'all came into the NBA. That's all y'all have to hang your hat on is the fact that, hey, we beat the Knicks 2 seasons in a row.
Nah, competing. I think to teams that are competitive that don't win a championship, out of 30 teams, only one team could win a championship. And if your team was competitive and they got close, I think it's celebrated. You know, fans
that wasn't even close.
No, I'm saying in general, far as what is to be celebrated as far as a fan. But case in point is, yeah, we were underwhelming, but no fan in Brooklyn denies it. All we saying is we better than y'all team. Y'all calling us the B team. We saying that's wrong. We on our A game, and when we gonna be a top 10 defense, like I said prior. And when y'all see us on 11-9, we gonna see how many giggles you got left.
Yeah, I'm gonna be laughing a lot.
We're gonna see how many we want because again, when it shows the last what happened, and again, when I break it down chronologically and I tell you the order of how it happened, bro, y'all had us by 4 games. We swept y'all and tied it. Summertime happened, season, we won, never look back. And I'm saying y'all not gonna get a tie from us no more, man. Y'all not gonna get a bow tie, not a Windsor knotted tie, not a tie with the snap-on tie. Y'all not getting no tie from us. That's over with. We took the record, we got the record, protect the record. And like I said to your boy BJ Samuel, know this: since you started your page, we ain't lose to y'all when it come down to home record, the home record.
Yeah, I want to keep these records for the craziness you talk. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Again, none of this is gonna be validated by any Knicks fan. Know that. 1, 2. When it come down to the Nets, we are the underdogs far as expectations and us being the favorites.
That's
the favorites. We not the favorites. So to be the favorites? I mean, which one is it? You feel what I'm saying? Is it both? We the favorites and like
you know that's the thing. See, you still don't understand what the word underdog means. You trying to make it something that fits the Nets, which it don't. You feel me? Y'all neither the favorites or the underdog. Y'all just another motherfucking team in the NBA right now. You feel me? Y'all not
redemption season
or the underdog. Look, the favorites is the team that everybody. Season. The team, the favorites is a team that everybody expects to win the championship, right? The underdog is somebody that nobody, nowhere in the face of the earth believes that they could possibly win a championship, and that is not the Nets. You feel me? Because there's still quite a few people that think the Nets got a valid shot at a championship title. You feel me? So that does not make y'all
right. So we not the underdog. Yeah, we're not the
underdog, and y'all not a favorite. Y'all
fine.
I'm all right. It can be fine. What I am doing is dispelling what you just said. Is that y'all the underdogs? You feel me? Now I'm not trying to convince you that of something that you didn't already speak of. You feel me? Like you spoke of that. That's why I'm speaking on it. You feel me? So you can be like, fine. You can say fine if you want to. You just called yourselves the underdog, which is cat.
No, that's what I'm saying. This is the rhetoric I'm hearing. Me personally, I feel like we got a team with something to prove to the owner, to the last player on this roster, everybody. And, you know, and that being said, that competitive energy to me shows who should start and who should get minutes. Shout out to my guy Wasabi Watanabe. We got a nickname for him, man. We call him Wasabi Watanabe. He took Kessler Edward minutes, man. Let's call it what it is, man. Shout out to Kessler. That's my guy. He still plays great defense, but that open 3 that we need you to knock down, you're not hitting. And Wasabi hand is on fire right now, knocking that 3 down. You know what I'm saying? And that being said, this is why he'll get your minutes in the rotation. Shout out to my guy Kessler Edwards. Cam Thomas, he had he did his thing. He had a cold game, to be honest with you. I've seen a few things that I didn't like, but at the same time, me being a fan, I see him working on his game. He was 4 for 10. He could have shot better. Definitely. They had him passing the ball, so he did have 2 assists. He had 11 points, and he did knock down a three. That was nice to see him knock down that three. Shot 1 3, knocked down 1 3. That's what I'm talking about. That's his game. He's not going to give you a whole 5 3-pointers a game, but he'll take one and make one. Then let him keep playing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Kessler Edwards got his minutes taken by Wasabi Watanabe. Wasabi had 11 minutes and 4 points, shot 1 for 2, had 4 boards, played solid defense. And I'm starting with the role players intentionally just to say it's not just about the stars. It's about the guys that's, when the stars are resting, can the stars rest because of who's on the floor? And these guys play valuable minutes, man. So shout to them, man. And also, my guy, Day'Ron Sharp, man. I like what I seen out there from him, man. He had 15 points. You know what I'm saying? He had 15 points and 13 boards, man. Double day. I'm not lying when I say that, man. Again, man, Patty Mills shot 2 for 8. Morris shot 2 for 9. They just gonna work their way out the rotation, or if they stay in the rotation, out the offense. I don't imagine they gonna get 8 or 9 shots a game. You could up somebody else's shots besides Patty Mills and Morris, but we do gonna look for offense for somewhere. If it ain't Patty Mills and Morris, so we got to figure that out. Clax had a great game. 8 points, 5 boards, 3 for 3. He just been playing great, man. Plus 20 on the board if it means something to you. KD with the best stat was him playing 31 minutes, and then we won the game without him playing the whole game. Kyrie Irving played 30 minutes, and Royce O'Neal, he was solid. He played 30 minutes. Some way or another, Ben Simmons had 6 fouls in 12 minutes. Like, that's crazy.
Because he was
happy. But whatever, man. I don't like that. I don't like how the refs called that game. I just thought some of those was like 2 of them definitely was like ticky tack fouls. Like, I understand you want to make sure it's not too crazy, like the physicality ain't too crazy. I get it, but nah, man, you got to let them play to extent, man. But whatever. But I'm saying overall, we played as a unit tonight, and I land the plane saying this: we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in double digits, and part of the reason why we effective as a basketball team, not just this player or that player is nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I see Cam Thomas got 22 minutes. That's not happening when Steph Curry get healthy. That's not happening.
That's when he does.
That's not happening when Joe Harris get. That's literally what I said. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's a big win. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know Steph Curry injury because I don't care that much. But when he get healthy, it's clipped for Cam Thomas.
Nah.
Yeah,
he's still gonna get minutes, bro.
Definitely clipped because then you got to split that minutes between
Patty,
Steph Curry, Joe Harris, and T.J. Warren because all those guys can play the 2. At the very least, they can't play the 1. You know what I mean? But Cam Thomas is primarily a 2. He's not really a 1. So all those guys can split minutes between the 3 and the 2, except for Steph Curry. Steph Curry is primarily a 2 or a 1. But I'm just saying, in the primary position that Cam Thomas played, there's 3 guys that is naturally ahead of him, right? So I hear what you're saying, Jay. That Steve Nash like to switch the roster, but y'all criticize him for the same shit. You feel me? For not sticking to a rotation. So which is it? Do you want him to switch the roster to make room for Cam Thomas, or do you want him to build the team with cohesiveness? You feel me?
No, he adds to that. Cam Thomas adds to the cohesiveness because he's a scorer besides KD and Kyrie. And if you got Ben Simmons in the lineup, you want Cam Thomas out there with him, because you don't want to make Ben Simmons the leading, just because he might lead the team in that, or whatnot, but he's not going to be the leading scorer if KD and Kyrie is case in point is it don't go against what he already does. By adding Cam Thomas, he's naturally in his role. Ben Simmons on the floor with Cam Thomas is naturally in his role. I see how it could work, and I see how Cam Thomas could be the third leading scorer.
Ben Simmons is the most expensive role player in NBA history.
He never lost to the Knicks. How you like that? How you like those apples?
How many times he won as a net?
He didn't play as a net yet.
Exactly. My point. So
okay, I'm just saying, like you saying that to say about him being a role player. He was a role player when he whooped your ass.
You over there bragging about something about like he did it on your team. Like,
no, I'm not saying he was on our team. I'm just saying versus your team, he ain't. Yo, make sure them apples is Granny Smith.
But he also did that with the person who's been carrying him his whole career. Joel Embiid. You feel me? Joel Embiid been carrying Ben Simmons his whole career.
Yeah, nah, his role is here better here. And you said this, and I'll give you flowers for that. But his role is better here than Philly because they needed Ben to play a two leading scorer, a second leading scorer, or a strong three. And he don't have to be a second or a strong three here. He could be the fourth or maybe even the fifth leading scorer.
And my point still remains what I said.
1, 2, 3.
That he's the most expensive role player in the NBA. And that's my point.
We got
everything you said just now validated my point. Y'all don't need him to do all that. He's the most expensive role player in the NBA. $35 million for a guy that's not going to average 10 points a game.
But that being said, but it's all on how you view it. And I said this earlier. This was my conversation. I said, well, that being said, yeah, you could say that far as his points tallied, right? But if you're doing the math, and this is maybe me doing a little bit of reaching, but hey, he's a Brooklyn Nets now, so that's what I do, right? Case in point is if you add the responsibility of points to assists with 6 assists tonight, he had 2 points by himself, 6 assists, that's 12 points or more. So case in point is he's responsible for double-digit points. Now, that being said, what he also responsible for is the tempo of the game and low field goal percentage for them. So much so that we got so much complaints and rhetoric about us not guarding the three-pointer. So what we did, we came out tonight and guarded one of the most toughest teams and made sure they were 7 for 33 behind the arc. And that's contributed to Ben Simmons' defense. So again, yes, he contributes to the he contributes to the offense because of that. And that being said, he contributes to the offense because it keeps them shooting at a low clip. And if they keep shooting at the low clip, he gets the rebound, pushing the break. We winning, man. Like, I see how it fit. It's bro, like a puzzle, man. It's nice, man.
Listen, bro. Listen, you talk about the same shit.
He did.
But listen, let's not do that because there's actual fact to show that fucking Giannis owns Ben Simmons. In the 10 regular season games that they played, Giannis is averaging plus 30 points per game versus Ben Simmons, plus 15 rebounds per game against Ben Simmons, and plus 6 assists a game versus Ben Simmons in regular season action.
Yeah, you're not going to do that to the Brooklyn Nets, Ben Simmons.
Look, what's the difference? He's the same
Nick Claxton.
guy.
Nick Claxton.
The same fucking guy.
Nick Claxton is the difference.
He just said, bro, listen, look at you trying to add another caveat.
No, we're not playing one-on-one versus Giannis. Hell no. That's not good for us.
Bro. Listen. Joel Embiid is
we can do that with Mitch Robinson.
Joel Embiid is a better rim protector and overall player than Nick Claxton, and he couldn't stop Giannis with the help of Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons this
season we will.
Ben Simmons get 30 from Giannis on a regular basis, bro. Like that's a fact.
He had 20. Giannis had 24, but Giannis 24 was ugly. I mean, ugly.
Again, what I'm saying is, it's more likely that Giannis had a bad game versus it being Ben Simmons locking him up because the history dictates when those guys. It's 10 regular season games.
But it wasn't this game.
It's 10 regular season games that these guys played against each other, and Giannis is averaging 32 points a game.
Yeah, I heard you the first
15
time.
rebounds.
It don't matter.
6 assists
It
about
don't
that
matter
guy.
no more.
It
It don't
does
matter no more. It don't matter no more. It don't.
All right.
Not to us.
See,
Not to the Brooklyn
look,
Nets.
look, listen. All I'm
Not
saying is
you
this,
ain't see
bro.
last night game. The other night. You didn't see it.
Yeah, all
You must
I'm
didn't see that
saying
game.
is this, bro. Shit doesn't matter when it involves the Nets. You feel me? Like when it involves the Nets, the history don't matter. But the history.
No, I'm saying that as a recent, we bust that ass.
What I'm saying is this: the history don't matter when it involves the Nets on a negative end for you guys. You feel me? And especially talking to you. Every time we talk, and I bring up something that happens negative to your team, it doesn't matter. But when
I didn't say that. You misunderstanding my words.
I'm not misunderstanding anything.
You asked me what's the difference. I said Nick Claxton. And we're going to double him.
And I told you my rebut to that. You feel me? What I said, when it comes down to history and you guys, especially speaking to you, when the history is in your favor, you're all for it. But when the history is against you, it doesn't matter. And it's weird. That's a weird stance to take. You feel me? That's a weird
I don't feel you. What I'm saying is you asked me what's the difference, and I'm telling you, far as history. No, hold on. But hold on.
Why are you going to respond to something?
Hold on, but no, you said far as history is concerned. I'm saying that's with him on Philly, right? It matters, but he's on Philly. But because he's on the Brooklyn Nets, it don't matter to me because Nick Claxton is going to be. No, because Nick Claxton helps because of what we did the last game.
How can you sit here?
I told you how.
And brag about him being 14-0 against the Knicks on the fucking 76ers and act like that's something you should be touted about. But at the same time, when I pointed out that Giannis give him work when he plays Giannis, you go, it doesn't matter because he's on the Nets now. How does that make sense?
We play y'all 11-9. I'm going to say that after the game, too. After the game, when we beat y'all, I'm going to say it don't matter if he's on the Nets or Philly. We're going to beat y'all with Ben Simmons. That's what I'm going to talk. That's how heavy I'm going to talk on 11-9.
Your takes are hypocritical.
Bro, listen to the words that I'm saying to you. I am saying
I heard the words.
When we play Giannis last game, Nick Claxton and my guy, Ben Simmons, locked up Giannis. All them stats you talking about as a recent ain't true. We ain't played the Knicks yet. And when we do, I'm going to be talking the same way. So I don't understand why you don't understand, because anytime you do this, it just make me think about history and it make me think about Bromes. And I wonder why you travel up this road knowing that you should tread lightly when you speak of my name.
Look at you trying to fucking divert from the conversation as you always do. You feel me? Always.
No, I don't feel you, man.
You always fucking divert from the conversation, bro. And the fact
that I'm listening.
The fact of the matter is, you feel me? When it comes to what you be speaking, when it's on your favor versus what is not against your favor, it's contradictory. You feel me? Like, you really be contradicting yourself all the time. Because now that I said something that is against y'all, it doesn't matter because X, Y, and Z.
No, X, Y, and Z is important. Do you know what X, Y, and Z is?
Look, I do know what X, Y, and Z is.
So what's X, Y, and Z? Since you want to X, Y, and Z my shit.
Stop asking me questions in the middle of me talking.
Don't X, Y, and Z my shit, man.
You feel me? I X, Y, and Z whatever I want because you be hypocriting yourself.
All those X, Y, Z's is answers. Answer. That's what you should say. Correct.
It's not.
Wisdom.
Again, let me finish talking before you go on to your cat rant. You feel me? But anyway, back to what I was saying. You talking about something like you've been posting for how many weeks? Ben Simmons is 14-0 against the Knicks. How does that matter now? Using your words, how does that matter when he's on a different team? And especially when I just mentioned that Giannis give Ben Simmons that work every time they play in a regular season. You feel me? But you hear talking about preseason games and they locked Giannis up and he still had 24 against y'all. Like, that's not really locking up. It might have been rough. That might have been rough, but that ain't really locking up.
All right, so you want your superstar to
You
score?
feel me?
You want your superstar to take 21 field goals to make 24 points?
But what I'm saying is this, bro. You talk about what happened in the regular season. I'm talking about how Giannis plays against the guy that somebody that you posted the comment from Jay that Giannis was locked up by Ben Simmons. You feel me? And I'm telling you that he doesn't. He doesn't, because historically in regular season.
Now I'm not saying he always do. I'm saying the game I seen the other day.
And I'm telling you that was preseason, and I'm saying historically, if you go by the history,
I'm telling him,
if you go by the history, Giannis is 32, 15, and 7 assists against Ben Simmons.
I never debated that, bro. I never said that you were lying or capping about what you said. I said, yeah, I hear all of that, but it's different because he ain't had Nick Clax next to him.
What I'm saying is, you feel me? It's funny how history doesn't matter, and you always have a caveat for history when it comes to things that is negative against the Nets, but you don't have that same caveat against things that go, I mean, you have that goes with the Nets. You feel me? Like,
oh man,
like listen. So if we're gonna go that route, if we're going about records, if we're gonna use Ben Simmons' record against the Nets, he's 14-0. Jalen Brunson is 4-2 against. Jalen Brunson is 4-2 against the Nets. You feel me? He has a winning record against the Nets. So are we going to use that?
I mean, talk your shit. Like, you can use whatever you want to use.
I don't, because it's a different situation, different players. You feel me? Like that doesn't make sense to me.
You know okay.
That doesn't make sense to me. It's a different situation, different players. But Kyrie
always give y'all work. No matter what team he play on, he give y'all work. And he's on our team. And the last time he played y'all, he was part of the reason why we won. Remember, he hit the ball out of Randall's hand, and y'all thought it was a foul. He was crying. He wanted to yell at the ref. Yeah, Kyrie, he wasn't doing it on our team. Okay, fine. But now he's on our team, and then he was doing it on our team.
They called it a double dribble, and we thought it wasn't a double dribble. I still feel like it wasn't a double dribble, but whatever.
It wasn't a foul for sure.
Nobody said it was a foul.
I heard a lot of Knicks fans calling foul.
No. Yeah. They called a double dribble, and the Knicks fans was mad at that call. You know what I mean? That it was a double dribble, which I don't believe it was a double dribble. Still to this day.
Well,
that was the call.
Yeah. Well, that being said, if y'all ain't expected to win this shit, that's cool with me.
That's what I'm trying to tell them.
Like, that's fine with me, JJ, man.
That's what I'm trying to tell them. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell him. Y'all, Nick
no. But that's the thing. You're saying I said that. I never said that. And if you're asking me, do I think Clax is a better defender? I think our team, Ben Simmons and Nick Clax, both of them, they're not. Ben Simmons is a better one-on-one defender than Nick Clax. But Nick Clax, he's a good one-on-one defender, but not necessarily against centers. I like a Giannis, to be specific. Who could guard a Giannis better, an Embiid or a Clax? I imagine an Embiid would guard Giannis better than a Claxton. But the combination from what I've seen, and again, only the preseason, only thing I got to speak on is that one game, and I was impressed with it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that the stat not true. I'm saying that or Embiid is better, or Clax is better than Embiid on defense on Giannis. I'm not saying that. I hope I cleared that up. But I am saying the combination with them on the floor, I've seen stellar defense. When you look at the first quarter of tonight's game, or just tonight's game in general, they didn't score a 30-point quarter. And trust me, the way they were winning basketball, I'm pretty sure they had a 30-point quarter. And I consider if you keep a team in the NBA under 30 points, that's considered good defense to me.
I think the average team scores between 25.
That's bad offense.
No, it's not. If you score 25 to 30 points, 25 to 28 points in a quarter, that's average.
28 points different. It depends, man.
25 to 28, that's average quarter. You feel me? Think about it. If you score 4 25-point quarters, that's 100 points, bro. Like, but what are you talking about?
They scored 22 points in the first quarter. That's good defense.
I wasn't really done. I wasn't. I promise I wasn't done saying what I was saying. But you was, but whatever, right? we're going back to what I was saying about it being like 25 points to 28 points is average. That's my point. You feel me? Those are average quarters. So saying you stopping somebody from scoring an exceptional quarter would be 30 plus. That to me, that's an exceptional quarter. You scoring 30 plus is an exceptional quarter.
They
And
scored 22 points in the first quarter. That's exceptional
and
defense.
that's decent. You feel me? That's decent.
Shit.
When you start talking about you keeping people under 20 points, that's an exceptional defensive quarter. But what I'm saying is, like, I don't think the Timberwolves are that good in my eyes. I think they're more gas than they are actual talent. You feel me? Uh Towns has never showed himself to be a real leader, and he's gonna have to be. Ant-Man is an athletic freak and he got some skill, but he's never showed himself to be really consistent as an offensive player. You feel me? And Rudy Gobert is fucking he's another super expensive role player. You feel me? Like, so I don't really consider the Timberwolves any kind of threat. And we all know D'Lo is inconsistent. You know what I mean? Like, he's been inconsistent his whole career. I don't see them as no real threat. I mean, like, y'all needed that win for like morale and like to boost your confidence because all the names on the other team, but I don't really think they no real threat.
Well, again, like you said, it ain't all about beating the Knicks, and we taking it one game at a time. We played the Wolves tonight. We beat the Wolves tonight. Simple. I think at the end of the day, what I did see good from the Brooklyn Nets is the fact that they got to be on the floor at the same time, and we did enough for KD, Kyrie, and Ben Simmons. Well, KD and Kyrie to only play 30 minutes and us win the game. So you got to contribute that to the points outside of Kevin Durant and Kyrie, and when we do, we got what 25 between the centers, and they've been getting a lot of criticism about whether or not we should get another piece in the middle in the paint. Should we get another center? And I want to say that Nick Claxton and Day'Ron Sharp been holding their own. They definitely got what tonight together. They got what 25 points. No, I'm sorry. They got 23 points and what's that? 18 assists together. What again? Like I said, man, for them to beat us up, that's our only sub. And then we got Markieff Morris, and he's funny, man. He's funny, man. Like again, man, I go into his contribution another time. But what I will say is we got big contribution besides KD and Kyrie for us to win that game, and I think that's what makes us a good team. And I expect to see more of this because of the defense. And I was in a conversation with somebody, and I forgot what we was discussing. What we was saying? No, Jared Dudley. I was watching Theo Pinson interview Jared Dudley, and he explained how he's a coach with the Dallas Mavericks. To the conversation, I learned that what the first assistant coach and the second assistant coach job is. The first assistant coach is he's the offensive coordinator. The second assistant coach is the defensive coordinator. And, the head coach is the head coach. You know what I mean? He's combined that, right? So case in point is, and then after that, the third assistant coach is like player development and this and that. And then he just goes on and on. But I said all I had to say that far as a coaching team, this is the first season I did that where I looked at the Nets and say, yo, if it ain't Nash, then it's the team together. And I like what's going on. And like I said, Brian Keefe is going to be a big essential reason on why we win on defense. And I was right thus far. And I think Royce O'Neal, we already love him, and we don't miss Bruce Brown as much as we thought we would because how well Royce O'Neal. Royce is the right choice, man. You know what I'm saying? The way he's playing basketball right now, we
how
really
well
like.
He does what? What is he doing well?
He's hitting the elbow three. So he don't necessarily. What Bruce Brown did was he hit the three, but he wouldn't hit the three. Or he would only hit the three on the corner, which is the easiest three in the NBA, right? But Royce O'Neal, he'll take the three at the elbow, which helps spacing. 1, 2, his defense is stellar, right? So yeah, he's playing great basketball because of those two sad reasons. He plays solid defense and he grabs boards and he stays with the play. You know what I'm saying? He's somebody that you can't just score on. He's going to play tough defense. And like I said, from the 3-point line, the Wolves was 7 for 33. That's defense. That's us contesting the three to, you know what I mean, make them, play our game instead of letting them set the tone, which was important because we were the away team. Shout out to the Nets, man. We played good basketball out there, and Royce O'Neal had 11 points, man. And like I said, besides KD and Kyrie, together KD and Kyrie had 46 points. And altogether we had 112. So do the math. The superstars wasn't the only ones contributing to the offensive side of the ball. And that's part of the reason why we won the game as well, man. Word. I like what the Nets are doing, man. I'm confident. I'm confident.
If I'm not mistaken, Royce O'Neal's shot percentage was awful tonight. If I'm not mistaken, he was awful.
Nah, he didn't shoot as well as he was 4 for 9. And behind the arc, he was 2 for 7. But
that's not really good. But whatever. Yeah, I mean,
no.
So not. I think that's not what I want to talk about. So why haven't we talk about a Blake Griffin talking spicy about your team, bro? Why are we not talking about the ex-teammate of KD and Kyrie on a new team talking spicy? How has that not been a topic of discussion on Who Run the City, that Blake Griffin is out here throwing mad salt at your squad and the players on your squad? Like, what's up? Are we trying to sweep that under the rug? Because I know if it was the Knicks, that'd be the first thing that you would talk about.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, you started tonight, so and I forgot about it until you mentioned it. But I know he got a little vendetta versus us. He went to the opposition, obviously, so we're gonna have to see Blake. And to be honest with you, it hurts to see him feel that way because I wish he was still part of the team. But fuck that. He on the Boston Celtics. And nah, he gonna get this work just for talking crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? All that shit I said in the past, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? You whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you could, I don't care if you get another bean in your life. You know what I mean? You don't need beans. Like fuck all the Boston baked beans and fried beans and any other kind of beans that they make in Boston.
So what did he say about the Nets?
It was something towards we locked in. Nobody got to tell us to lock in, and yeah, all right. But your coach is out there slinging. You know what I mean? Like out there with, you know what I mean, different intentions. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Y'all ain't got the leader. And again, like I said, to contrast to Mark Jackson and Steve Kerr, Mark Jackson implemented that winning basketball in like 4 seasons. Steve Kerr took over after that. Ime did that shit in 1 season. I don't think that next coach do what Ime did. He don't take them to the finals. So Blake could talk heavy. We gonna see that.
I agree with that. I don't think that he's taking them to the finals. I think they're gonna have a hard time making the playoffs, honestly.
Yeah, it's different for them now, man. Ime was a beast on the coaching. Like, god damn, after January, they was like 8-2 every 10 games. I was like, yo, they going off. You see them climbing up. When we was losing games, they was winning games. Like, yo, what the hell, Boston?
But I will say this: it seemed like the players who left that team last year got a lot of contempt for the Brooklyn Nets organization after they left. Like, they're not really fucking with the organization. You know how like players usually have a lot of nice things to say about their previous organization. It don't seem that to be the case with a lot of guys who's left the team last year. Like, either they don't say nothing at all, or they got something to say. You feel me? And which is wild. Like, I don't know how you feel about that, but
I mean, I don't expect loyalty from a lot of players, man, especially when they leave the team. And there's a lot of pushback about Nash and what he is and what he's not. So some of the rhetoric I expect, but at the end of the day, they leave, I stay. You know what I mean? There's going to be fans that's going to be bandwagon fans, and that's okay. You guys exist. I've even been criticized of being a bandwagon fan. And I think when it comes to fanhood, every fan has to look themselves in the mirror and decide who or he or she is and say, I am this kind of fan. And you look yourself in the eye and you believe it and you know it in your heart. But that being said, there's players of fans. And like I told Barry, I said, yo, I know you're a fan of KD, but the fact that he signed your jersey when he was a Brooklyn Nets gotta mean something, bro. I ain't say we gotta be your favorite team, but sheesh, Louise, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the shout out to my guy Barry, man. Barry always keep it a buck Yeah, I mean, even though KD is his God, like he keep it a buck. Like even when the Nets is playing like shit, he let it be known like this ain't right. Like this ain't right. This person got to go, but he's still rooting for the Nets because KD is his favorite player. He want KD to win. So you always know that his like right now his alliance is with the Nets because he want them to win because he want his favorite player to win.
Yeah, that's my guy. His alliance wasn't with us, man. He thought KD was gonna get traded the whole off season. I swear. Yeah, he just knew that KD wasn't staying.
Everybody did.
Everybody
like when superstars actually get traded, it happens. You feel me?
If KD got traded, you wouldn't have got that signed jersey, Barry. Remember that.
Yeah, listen, but like usually when superstars actually get traded, it happens. You feel me? And there was no reason to think that. Well, it was reason to think because all of us knew that the Nets weren't going to get KD's value back from anybody. Like, and if even if they did, it would have ruined whatever team that he was going to. You feel me? If he wanted to go to the Suns and they traded him and got his value back, the Suns would have been asked. You feel me? Like because there would have been nobody to play with KD.
It's his best situation here, man. I mean, again, they trying us and early in the season. Yo, our shit is ridiculous, bro. Like we got like 12. Yo, it's crazy. Our first 20 games. I'm gonna pull up the stats.
I ain't gonna lie. I was just crazy too. We did the first 11, and we only got like 2 teams in our first 11 that I'm like, yeah, I'm like 90% confident we can beat these guys. Everybody else, I'm like 60, 70, 50. Like,
look. First 20 games this season. 12 road games, most in the East. 5 back-to-backs, second most in the NBA. Bro, 10 games versus playoff teams. Like, they putting us up against the monsters early. Like, yeah, we gonna put y'all in the mix to see if y'all say who y'all are, who y'all say y'all are.
But you
early.
know,
we gotta be ready, bro. We gotta do this.
That means that if y'all getting a rough schedule in the beginning, that means y'all gonna have a nice cushy part of y'all schedule.
We gotta get through this though. We gotta.
Yeah. No, absolutely. But what I'm saying is, I don't know if it's at the end of your schedule, in the middle. You know what I mean? But there's gonna be a place where because y'all playing all these teams early, that y'all not gonna have to play them later. Y'all not gonna have as many back-to-backs as everybody else. Y'all gonna probably end up playing more teams coming off of back-to-backs than anything. You feel me? Like so. Y'all going through it now as far as that, but bro, I feel like as a Knicks fan, I know for a fact we've been through that many years. Starting off the season with a real rough schedule or having like the toughest part of a schedule in the whole NBA. Like last year, I think it was February where they were saying that our February schedule was the toughest in the NBA. And I'm like, why? You feel me? Why does the Knicks have the toughest February schedule in the NBA? We shouldn't have the toughest schedules in any part of the NBA in any part of the year. You feel me? But it is what it is. It comes with being a New York team, bro. Because regardless of the fact, you know what I mean?
It's the division, bro. We got the toughest division. I'm not kidding.
People want to see whoever play in New York play. The Mets been trashed for forever, but their ratings is still wild hot. You feel me? Same thing with the Jets. They've been trashed for forever, but their ratings is still wild high. Because why? It's something about being called the New York whatever, except for the Brooklyn Nets, because they're not the New York whatever. They the Brooklyn Nets. But it's just something about being from here that people want to see, bro. Like
our division is tough. That means potential playoff teams. They're talking about Toronto, maybe Philly, maybe Boston, maybe the Knicks. Because y'all are in the first 20 games, so maybe they consider that a tough game. But it's not a back-to-back. I checked. We play Dallas off a back-to-back. Then we fly to the Barclays and y'all visit us there and get that work. But I say
we
that
ain't getting no work. What you talking
about? I'm saying that to say that the game that we play versus the Nets versus the Knicks is not a back-to-back situation for us. So at least we get a day rest. What I've seen as a fan, back-to-back games are really tough, no matter who you're playing. If you're in the NBA, and respectfully, I think the Wolves are off for back-to-back in this last preseason game. I'm not sure, but I think they are. That being said, yeah, you need your other teammates to step up and put in valuable minutes so that way your stars could get rest, because 9 times out of 10, your stars are not going to play in both games. You know, they're going to rest and they're not even hurt. They just like, fuck it. I'm not going to get hurt because I'm not going to overexert myself and play too many minutes in this in these back-to-back games. So yeah, we're gonna need Cam Thomas to. What I've seen, he's taking an average of 10 shots. He did this game and last game. In both games, he scored 11 points. I would like to see him have a better shot selection, but I like that he is trying to improve and facilitating. And I mention that to say that he's gonna be a big reason why KD, Kyrie can rest. In offenses and just relied on those two scoring and us winning on them scoring. We actually have someone else to go to, and
yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of ready to get out of here, but I mean, I think we got a lot of good content today, so yeah, I think it's a safe place where we can start winding this shit down. But just to talk about the Knicks real quick. I love what I'm seeing from the starting five. The ball movement, the way that Jalen Brunson is commanding the offense, the way that RJ Barrett is being aggressive and finishing on, and that's the crazy part, right? Like, I never hear anybody complain about a right-handed player going left. I've never heard about it in the NBA, like especially on guys who drive to the basket. You never hear none of the commentators, none of the analysts be like, "Oh, he need to go left more." But they do that with RJ Barrett. That's why I'm saying it, right? I'm saying all this to say that RJ Barrett has been finishing with both hands. Pause. That is crazy. He's been driving to the lane and scoring with both hands. You feel me? Great this preseason. And his 3-point shot has been immaculate as far as like catching shoot situations. I think he's shooting like 45% from three. I know that's not gonna be a whole season total. You know what I mean? I agree, JJ.
Nah, don't worry about it, man.
Yeah, but I believe that RJ Barrett, like, he's shooting 45% from three in the preseason. I don't think he's gonna stay that high. I think he's gonna drop somewhere between like 39 and 38. And that's really good 3-point shooting. You feel me?
Yeah, nah,
I gotta be critical about one thing before we leave. You know what I mean? I just can't. Yeah, I mean, just because this is Who Run the City, I can't. Everything ain't roses and rainbows. You feel me? Cam Reddish, man, he seemed like he can't find his spot in playing with this team. I feel like he's the odd man out. Like, he doesn't fit. Cam Reddish plays like he's the best player on his high school team. You feel me? Like, if that makes sense. Like, give me the ball. When I got the ball, I'm going to make my wiggle moves, and I'm going to try to score. Not like trying to fit into what the offense is and how the offense is moving to get his buckets. And he ain't really been committed on defense. And everybody know if you play for a Coach Tommy T team and you're not committed on defense, you're not going to play. Today, he got some early minutes, but he was playing horribly defensively and complaining about not getting the ball while he just standing there on the wing, not trying to cut or none of that shit. You want to court with Hartenstein. I watched Hartenstein today alone. Yeah, I mean, hit cutters going to the basket. You feel me? That's our 5. Talk about dropping straight dimes to guys cutting to the basket. Dropping straight dimes on outlet situations after getting a rebound. I'm talking about, big breeze. I'm talking about catching the ball, not all the way turned towards the other side of the court, but seeing the player and hitting him before his whole head could pause, before he could turn all the way around to see where he's passing the ball on the fucking dime. So you mean to tell me You're on the court with that guy, and you couldn't get no buckets, and you supposed to be a slasher. Coach Tommy T did exactly what he was supposed to do. He didn't play him most of the second half.
Mm-hmm.
And he put him out there after it was already a blowout. He put him out there with the third stringers. Because you were playing like a third stringer, Cam Reddish.
I love it.
I got mad hope for Cam Reddish. I think Cam Reddish got the physical tools to be something really special. But for what I see, he ain't got that mental capacity to do that like a RJ Barrett. You feel me? And I'm done.
Yeah, nah, I hear you. Shit, what I will say in conclusion, the next time we see you guys will it be a regular season game played. We played New Orleans Pelicans on Wednesday, and Friday we played Toronto. So we'll vlog after that. Shout T-Top. I might go to that game. I don't know, but I would definitely let T-Top know ahead of time and let you guys know as well. But yeah, man. What I will say is thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all rock with us for the whole off season. This is the last preseason game tonight for the Nets and Knicks. And it's been great, man. What can I say, man? You know what I'm saying? We went to the park, we barbecue and LA. Yo, just take all these flowers right now for all the sticking together through the preseason, man. Have a bouquet of flowers. Have it, man. Have it, man. You guys deserve it, man. We love y'all. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. And shit, man. I made some cool friends doing this shit, man. So shout out to y'all.
Facts. Even though we be yelling at each other, and for people who don't know, ain't no real animosity between nobody. It's just this is what we do. This is what we do.
We coming at fanhood, not manhood. I respect everybody as a man.
Like that. That's the best rhyme you ever spit in your life.
That's funny. But yeah, man, that's what it is. That's culture for you. We'll come at you about your fanhood and everything that got something to do with you as a fan of your respective team. But your manhood is respected. Nobody ain't gonna come at you. You know what I'm saying? You probably got to handle a pause joke or two, man. But you'll be all right, man.
Always a pause joke.
Yeah. Coach ain't gonna hurt y'all, man.
Not just two. You talk reckless. You gonna get, bro, it's pause.
Yeah, it's cook culture, man. It's cook culture out there.
Everybody a part of the coach is responsible for maintaining the boundaries. You feel me? Fact. Only person who pushes those boundaries is BJ. BJ be pushing those boundaries. Crazy. Right. That's my guy.
Oh BJ, yeah. Earlier he was like, "Oh, you saying I'm soft?" I'm like, I'm talking about the team, obviously. He's "Oh yeah," and this is why I started vlogging as well, because they take what I say in a context out of context. So I do the vlogs and yeah, whatever, man. But at the end of the day. Yeah, it's cook culture. Yeah, it's definitely cook culture, man.
BJ is an old school Brooklyn nigga, bro. He ain't with.
I seen him with that best I had on earlier. You know what I'm saying? Showing. I understand. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like I understand. I get it. You know what I mean? Blink twice if you want to be a Nets fan. Blink twice. You know what I mean?
Cap. The way he was looking across the water in your video looked like he was like, "Damn, I wish we could play in the Garden." That's what it looked like. That's what it look. I watched your video like, oh shit, my boy want to come to Manhattan.
That shit stop. You know that shot was fire. Shout out to Jay. He shot the video. That shit
Jay
was fire.
Did a great job editing that video, man.
That skyline was dope. Hell yeah.
The song is still you know what I mean?
It's all right. And the more a Knick fan don't like it, the more I love it, man. That's all I can tell you, man.
Listen. I don't like it because of what you were saying. I don't like it because I think it's, you know what I mean? Like,
nah, but that's fine, man. But again, like I said, it's all off season. I don't know how much I will be, if I could record again, I am. Trust me, Barry Axwell Part 2, we gonna try to put together. But with the regular season starting, the games happening, it's gonna be a lot of this. We'll try to do the gym. I know nobody wants to wait for another one-on-one, so we'll try to put it together as soon as possible. We live in real lives out here, you know what I'm saying? And not to say this is separated from that, but I definitely understand the balance of getting things done and needs and wants. And as much as I want to say this is a need, I can't debate that with, you know what I'm saying? With you know what I mean? At home now, I got to take care of what I got to take care of. So we trying our best, man. We work.
We do a great job. You feel me? And I feel like we do a great job. I feel like part of that is because of the support that we have from the fans. You know what I mean? The guys that pull up, the guys and women that pull up often. You feel me?
Right.
And support and comment and like and share. We need. And I ain't like today, and I don't like that. But whatever.
Yeah. What the likes at, man? If you like, I ain't that like, but I should have been asked that.
Yeah.
And I got the whole thing going past too, man. You ain't see this shit going past the whole damn episode.
Yeah, facts. I peeped it earlier too. I was like, oh, I see that. Yeah. But it just can't happen without y'all. You know what I mean? And when we grow, we all grow. You feel me? Right. Because not to say that. Well, yeah, to say that, but just to give examples. You know what I mean? Because some people need motivation to support, and I'm not above giving motivation to support. There are people who literally are like internet famous because of their support of like Nick Fan TV and shit. Like people know them internet wide because of who they support. It's best you get in on the ground level before we start ignoring y'all niggas. Nah, I'm joking.
Yeah. Now I had ran into a Nick fan. I said I was gonna mention him. I think his name was Doug. I can't remember his name, but he was a Nick fan. He had on a Nick hoodie, and I told him about the podcast. Told him to pull up at 8:00, forgetting the fact that we gonna watch the game. So he probably pulled up and looked for us. But shout out to him. Case in point is he mentioned Nick Fan TV. I was like, nah, we not Nick Fan TV. But I trolled him and this and that. And then I was like, yo, check me out. And it's a lot of Nick fans out there.
Not for nothing. I got invited. They doing a opening day event at the 4040 Club, and I got invited to there. I'm debating if I should go. You know what I mean?
Why not?
Cause I'm bougie as shit, and I don't. My social media is like it runs out. Yo, listen, man.
Funny, man.
All I'm saying, yo, listen, man. You more than welcome to drink with the God. You feel me? Like I'm all for that alcoholic energy, bro. I don't care what team you root for. If you want to drink, we can drink. We could link up when we play games. You feel me? And you know what I mean? But yeah, we said go. Yeah, a few people told me to go, bro, and I think I might. I'm waiting to see if Kev gonna go. If Kev go, I'm definitely going.
Yeah.
But if he don't, I might. Cause I don't like talking to strangers like that, bro. Real talk. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm that guy. I don't like strangers. You feel me? I could go out to an event with all you guys because y'all not strangers to me. I can talk with y'all because y'all not strangers. We talk all the time, but dealing with strangers, they weird, bro. But I'm trying to get off this because I'm trying to eat, man. I'm hungry as shit.
Yeah, again, man. I know what it is. The season about to start, man. We see you after game 2. We got 2 games until the next time we be here. I predict us being 2-0. We play the Pelicans at home, and then we play Toronto at home. I think we win both games.
You said we got two games?
Yeah, we played the Pelicans. This is Zion's. I don't want to say his welcome. We're not welcoming him into nothing but that L inside the welcome word. He's going to get that L. He can have that. That's as much.
It's definitely a welcome back, though, because he's been out as long as Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
And you can't ignore that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They both having we got 2 games. We only got 2 games.
The time y'all play Friday too?
Yeah, we play Friday at 7:30. We play the Pistons. We're gonna smoke them. We play the Grizzlies on Wednesday. Oh, this is something I wanted to talk about before we left. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me get this off my screen while I'm talking, man. Yo. So the Grizzlies Twitter. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up, man, so y'all can see that I'm not capping about this shit.
Yeah. That was a good comment, man. You say get this shit off of the screen. Like, yo, man, Day had 15 and 13, man. Respect to my guy. Anybody had a double-double on your team?
Yo, listen.
No.
It was up on the screen.
Oh, yeah, Mitch did. Mitch Robinson.
Absolutely. I'm about to say, and he had a 20 and 12 double-double. Like, the fuck you talking about? But anyway. So, Just so y'all know, I'm not capping when I say this. Y'all probably can't read it because it's backwards. But the Memphis Grizzlies, you see me, my post over there. Memphis Grizzlies took the time out of their day to go on their Twitter and say, enjoy y'all weekend at Knicks. Are y'all dead ass? Are y'all dead? Enjoy our weekend? What you mean by that? What you mean by that, Memphis Grizzlies?
Spicy talk.
So you think you gonna come to the Garden because that's what we playing? Well, no, we playing in Memphis. Oh, so you think we gonna go to Memphis and act like some hoes out here? Nah, we're coming to Memphis to give y'all that fucking work. What do you mean enjoy our weekend? We are. We coming off a win. We gonna go home. We gonna kiss and hug up on our loved ones. Relax. Probably get some deep tissue massages, some sauna treatment. You know what I mean? Go through practice and smoke you guys.
Jay say you know exactly what they mean.
And I'm addressing no. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bro. Out of here. Get out of here, bro. It ain't going down like that. And y'all corny for trying to make so now when y'all lose, what y'all gonna do? Y'all should publicly apologize after y'all lose. Y'all should get up there and be like, I guess the Knicks had a great weekend. That should be the tweet after we beat y'all.
Morant versus Brunson, that's gonna be something to see.
So have that same energy. Have that same energy, fam. That's all I want.
Yeah, I got a tough first game too.
Oh yeah, I said that last time.
What's your second? You said the second game is Detroit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man. Oh yeah. Man. We're finally here, man. What can I say? We made it, man. We did it.
Memphis is corny for that. We're gonna smoke those guys.
That's funny as hell. I like it. I like teams talking spicy. It's culture, so I embrace it all. I'm gonna check Twitter to make sure. You know what I'm saying? The Pelicans ain't talking spicy. They know better. You know what I mean? They should know better to talk.
And you know what's mad funny? It's like people be like, "Yo, the Knicks Twitter is talking." Yo, y'all act like the Memphis Grizzlies went to the finals last year, bro. They didn't. Y'all act like they this powerhouse team that's gonna sweep the whole entire NBA. They not. They're not even fourth best in their conference. And y'all talking like they gonna run through something. No, they not. They not a powerhouse like y'all trying to make them. They not. They not. Cut it out. They went to the Western Conference Finals, but they lost. They didn't go to the finals. That's my point. They're not a powerhouse, bro. They not. And if I'm not mistaken, they benefited from some injuries too. They not. They're not a powerhouse, bro. They're not smoking. They're not running through the West. They're exciting to watch. They make a lot of highlight plays, but they ain't running through the West. They're not running through the Knicks neither. So for you to even make that tweet is very rambunctious of you. You know what I mean? A lot of gumption. Gumption of you to think that, have a good what? You feel me?
Elaborate said the Knicks didn't make it to the playoffs at all, though.
This is true. But y'all talk spicy, and y'all got swept in the playoffs. But here we are.
I think he's saying that to the conversation about what you said about Grizzlies and how far they went.
I know exactly what he's saying. And I'm correlating to his team, which is probably the Nets because he's talking crazy.
He's definitely a Nets fan. Shout the Nets at night.
And I'm saying, is that Jaffe?
That's Jaffe, yeah.
How many fucking pages do you have, Jaffe?
That's definitely Jaffe right there.
When I see you on Nets at night, it's live. You in the comments is fucking lavish. On Facebook, you're Jaffe Joe. I'm not trying to keep up with all your aliases, bro. I'm not doing it. You feel me? But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I mean, y'all talk spicy like y'all a championship team, but y'all got swept in the first round. But here we are. You feel me? So I could do what I could say whatever I want to say. If y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, you know what I mean?
This gonna be interesting the way this season is gonna start, man. Because we both face West teams. We're home, y'all not, but facing the West, these are teams that we played twice. So we'll play the Pelicans this first game, and then we'll play them one more time. That's why I always put emphasis on a division conversation because we play each of those teams 4 times apiece. And again, they 4 out of 5 went to the playoffs. So but this Pelican team is pretty good. And the way you beat teams you only see twice is fundamental good basketball, ball rotation, unselfish basketball, rebounding, making sure they don't get the extra rebound after you done play great defense, and etc. So I said that to say that, yeah, I seen who we play our first 20 games, and you heard me go over it. It's important that we played won this preseason game going into the regular season. We did need it for morale and confidence and for chemistry and cohesiveness to say that we actually went in combat together at least 4 preseason games or at least 3.
Yep. Jaffe, I agree. You know what I mean? I hope for all. I'm a fan of basketball, bro. You know what I mean? I love the Knicks. Knicks is absolutely by far my favorite team, not even close, right? But I'm a fan of basketball. So even when the Knicks is not playing, I'm watching another game that I think is a marquee game. You feel me? So I want to see all the best players always play. I don't care who team they're on. Even if they're playing against my team, I want to see the best players play because I like basketball. So I agree, bro. I hope everybody stay healthy. But unfortunately, that's not a reality that we can literally count on. But yeah, I'm out of here, man. I'm going to eat, man.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all, man. See y'all next time. We
Yep.
out here, man. Peace.
Word. I holla.
All right, later.